COVID-19 regulations for enabling, probably the longest or the second longest bongo solo in book history. The longest one was probably today or yesterday, but today it's all being recorded thanks to Ugo here on the camera. Thank you so much. Good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you all here. Almost full house, except there's like these tooth gaps, which the dentist, if you have the money for an expensive dentist, could fill up. And on the seats, I can see some very special people here tonight, which is a great honor for me. First and foremost, I have to point there, where my family is sitting, or parts of my big family. My brother, my brother and my sister also in the house. And my sister-in-law also here. Always good to start with some applause. Of course, for me this has a certain historic significance to have you guys here, because when you have like a brother and a sister and you're like the middle child, there's always a certain battle for attention. I think I've kind of won it, at least for tonight. But feel free, this is the stage. Stage is yours. Yeah, and staying with the family theme, up there is my dear aunt. Great to have you there. Don't hide. Like with sisters and brothers, it's like intense, ferocious blood bounce. With aunties, it's like more comforting, soothing. She always like serves me this great like Topfen Collagen and things like that. So thank you very much. Maybe I might actually need something like that during the show. So good to know that you're there. And then, actually there's so many people, like also here I want to point out my physiotherapist, private physiotherapist, Marita. She's really, I can really recommend, she's the best one. If it weren't for her, I probably wouldn't be standing here. But don't have any hope, she's actually not taking on any more new clients. I was kind of the last one who got through the door, and I'm taking all her hours now. Marita, by the way, don't be too critical of my posture tonight. I'll do my best to follow your advice, but you will see in the second show there will be people with perfect bodies, postures, movements, coordination, breathing patterns, everything. Everything a physiotherapist could possibly want. Yeah, and then last not least, some old school friends have come here. My friend Julie in the first row, like sitting in the first row of primary 6 or something. Or in art class, Julie was always the art leader, so with her drawings. So really good to have you here and your supportive karma in the first row. And I also should point out some very dear friends up in the top left corner. They are my former flatmates. They actually deserve some applause because they're not the normal kind of flatmates. They're socialists, actually. Socialists, right on. It was like they're still actually living in the flat share. I had to move out for technical reasons. 8 people. There were 8 people in that flat, and I think there still are, or 9 or 10. Like every 2 years, the police would come and do like a body count of who is actually really living there. Quite a mess, to be honest with you guys, the place. And what really made me move out, I have to say, is that once I plugged the toaster in and there was this big spark coming out, and I thought better to get out before it's too late. Think of that. Now where I'm living now, and that's funny that they're sitting in the first row and the socialists are sitting in the last row. Now I'm living on my own, really great house in the green, and these are my neighbors here. They have the whole first floor for themselves, like in the space where we would live with 8 people. Everything just for 2 people, super comfortable. I'm living above them. It's always quiet, clean, calm, and now we have actually a swimming pool. We're not allowed to use it yet, but have you been in it yet? No. It's been like, I think they still have to fence it in somehow. And of course, lots of special people. Somehow that, I guess, means that everyone else is maybe not so special. I don't know. I was about to point out some non-special people, but I think there are also some curators sitting here. Curators in the second row. That's where I want to be playing, putting my focus there, singing for my supper. But I don't know, who's like you could be like just anyone. Or I don't know, like over there, just people looking like that, masks. It could be completely someone else. But I do appreciate all the ordinary people here, ordinary taxpayers, I hope. Taxpayers, you are the ones who are making this all possible for the special people here tonight. Big applause for the ordinary people.